Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be talking about the 2021 Sunday Blueprint. Now, this is a bike for brand new riders and it's built around a pro level geometry that's going to help you gain some bike control. So while the quality isn't necessarily pro level, it's got a lot better geometry than bikes that you'd find at like Walmart, right? Like a really low level Mongoose, a really low level SE. Those kind of bikes are just gonna have general geometry that's not really gonna help you get the bike control or learn the tricks. The other thing about this bike is that it has Odyssey Springfield brakes, which are aftermarket brakes. The Sunday Freeze stem, that's my all-time favorite stem. It's like 30 bucks. It's really light and I've never had an issue with it. And then it has 2.4-inch tires, which are gaining popularity right now in the street world and just in general. So these are important because they grip when you're riding, and when you're new to the sport, slipping out is no fun. Now this year, the Blueprint does come with an integrated head tube. If you don't know what that means, I was just reviewing some of the stolen bikes on my website, and their head tube is pressed. And while this isn't a huge deal, it's junk pretty much. So the Blueprint does have an integrated head tube. I don't know why I was rocking back and forth, I'm gonna stop. But the Blueprint does have an integrated head tube, which makes the bike overall better quality. Now with that being said, it costs $319 and comes in 4 different colors. It comes in gloss black and red, gloss bright red, and matte sky blue. There are no variations for this bike, but it is going to be best for essentially a brand new rider. Someone who's just learning some basic tricks like bunny hops, manuals, maybe 180s, maybe hitting small dirt jumps. But generally you're just trying to get that bike control and understand the basics of BMX. If you're doing some mid-level tricks or some higher level tricks, definitely don't get this bike because it's gonna break on you. So that's who it's for a brand new to low level rider, okay? Now the important geometry on this bike is you can choose between a 20-inch top tube or a 20.5-inch top tube. This is important because if you are a smaller rider and you're growing fast, I went through this with a guy. He was like, hey, can you help me find a bike for my kid? And I said, sure. He told me how tall his kid was. I said, he kind of needs an 18-inch. There's a toss up there. I need to make a separate video about it. But if you need an 18-inch and you're growing really fast, maybe it is better to get a bike like this that comes with a 20-inch top tube flat, not a 20.25, not a 20.5, but just a 20-inch flat, because then you can grow into it and gain those bike control skills that we're talking about. The other important spec is the 13.2 to 13.5-inch chainstay. Now slammed is going to be 13.2, all the way out is 13.5. So generally you're going to ride it somewhere right in the middle, and this is a pretty long chainstay. Now a longer chainstay, if you don't know what it does, it's going to give you a little bit more control. The bike's going to feel more stable. Manuals are going to have a wider balance point, although they'll be harder to pull up. And spins are going to be a lot harder because the bike is a lot more stable. And then it does have an 8.75-inch standover. At this level, it really doesn't matter, but it's about a medium-sized standover. It pretty much tells you where your seat's going to be, and it's going to make it easier to pinch when you learn bar spins, or easier to grab when you do toboggans if that seat is up higher. So this is just, it's a general standover, nothing too crazy. Now one question I get asked a lot is this a good bike? And for the price, it's a pretty good bike. Kink's lowest level bike is about the same quality and a little bit cheaper, but that's just how Kink is. They're always so much cheaper. Sunday overall is a really good brand, and their bikes reflect that in the price. But it is a good bike. I can't complain too much. It's not like they're ripping you off. All right, so that's going to be the 2021 Sunday Blueprint. Now, if you guys like these reviews, you like what I'm doing, make sure you guys subscribe so you get notified when I post new content. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer that. Thanks.